Hello, everyone. It's the Crimson Diamond. Everyone's favorite mineralogy game. Does to me, mineralogy has like a for sure its own dedicated vibe that other stuff doesn't have. That is unique to mineralogy. Does anyone else have that? Is like mineralogy really dialed in for other folks? I feel like I've got a lot of, I just feel like there are a lot of mineralogy vibes for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's like illustrations. Lots of mineralogy illustrations come to mind. Weird. All right, anyway, let's let the Discord know we're live. Sorry for the slight delay. Hey, Card. Doing a glue up. Gluing some plywood together. Didn't want to wait on that. All right. Our current mission is to find Just got to work. Plywood? What for? I bought it. I mentioned this during last stream. You probably just weren't paying attention because you have a job. I bought I'm buying. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm buying a 3D printer. But I need to add some infrastructure to a closet in order to allow my 3D printing studio to be in the closet in question. So I have some plywood that I have cut to size, and I am currently gluing it together to make some custom fitting furniture. Okay, so there's something about ask Kimmy about pick. Follow. What's the deal with these shoe prints? Upon closer inspection of Kimmy's shoe prints, you conclude that she wears a size 6 or 6.5. I'm not sure if that's useful information, but now I know it. We know Kimmy's shoe size. Mission accomplished. I've already studied the boulder. Take sample of boulder. What's the UV heat index card? Tell me. Boulder. Granite forms at 30 miles below the Earth's surface at most. Diamonds form around 100 miles down in the Earth's mantle. Hmm. $120. Thought that crack in the wall might be noteworthy, but then again, there's another crack on the other end of the wall. That's hot. That's hot, card. Stay cool. Drink some water. I'm trying to figure out what that that yellow thing is. The women's boots are quite petite with a small heel. They are made of black leather with rubber soles and appear well used and maintained. What size are women's boots? Look at women's boot size. You can just make out a tiny letter in the women's boots, just above the number, 5.5. That confirms these boots belong to Margot, and she wears size 5.5 boots. Okay. Look through jackets. Look at men's boot size. You'll be dead soon if you don't drink any water. Oh, what are you doing in here? Nessa? Oh, it's just you. I'm just testing the lock on the curio. I'm pleased to see that this curio is so secure. Well, I'm done. Good day. She's animation locked. Looking at the curio. Let me put on my hat. I have a mug of water, I have a glass, I have a plate, I have a rope. Silver steins, decorated silver steins. We might see something we don't want to see in these nightstands. Ooh. just rummaging around taking stuff. What's in this side? The boots are all size 5.5. Interesting. Ask Margot about pick. Margot might like my whistle. It's considered bad luck to whistle in a room with a mirror. What? Oh, yes. Pour mug onto pour blue mug please be more specific. Pour water inside blue mug onto logs. I hit the text limit. I hit the command limit. Dump mug in fireplace. Pour mug in fireplace. Pour blue mug in fireplace. Dump out blue mug in fireplace. All right, nonsense. Get out of here with your nonsense. Move couch. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Handy dandy contraption that. It kind of melts a bit during the day, but the nights are always cooler, so it freezes back up again. Find the pick anywhere, let me know. I know he was in Margot's room. feel like I've investigated the billiards room the least. Damn it. I also know that Joe was in the car. Could the pick be in the car? All right, climb the ladder. We've got to keep our eyes peeled. The kitchen has a rough-hewn, rustic charm. The lack of decorations and fine furnishings implies this room wasn't meant to be seen by the lodge's guest. There are cupboards along the walls and an icebox in the corner. A strip of yellow flypaper. Maybe Joe will, or is it Joe? Jack. Thank you, Ira. Replace flypaper with box. All right, let's look at this box of flypaper in our inventory. Contains arsenic. Do not eat. Whoa. What? Jack, the box of flypaper is empty.
Huh? I could have sworn that was a fresh box of the stuff. Oh well, I'm a busy man. Must have slipped my mind. Looks like we're out.
Ask Jack about tape. Someone took the fly paper, which contains arsenic, and Nessa put out almonds, even though her brother is allergic to them. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could mouse to the top like that. That is not your job. That's Jack's job. Look for footprints. The shelves contain all sorts of garden-related miscellany. Is that a word? Plant food, pesticides, herbicides, peat, seeds, pots, a spray bottle, watering can, and a lantern. Nothing particularly useful. Really, the only person worth talking to is Jack. What? This guy doesn't know anything. Doesn't know anything about ice or ice picks or nothing. Ask Jack where he was last night. Yesterday. Ah. Okay, we did something with the boot sizes. I'm wasting water in this room. Why is brochure so hard to spell? Brochure. Where's what's her face? Who's snooping in my room? I tried taking a shower on day one. Lock door? If I don't lock the door, what happens? Does someone kill me? All right, hold on. I just want to see what happens. Someone psychos me. If I don't lock the door, someone psychos me. Always lock the door when you're showering in a strange place. Wait, can I just... That's what I thought. Now what happens if I get dressed with the door open now? Nothing happens. Oh, look at that. You can just walk right behind Nessa. Evan claims he lost the key. Maybe this is an avenue to pursue. Ask Evan about Curio.
It's an antique. My parents dragged it all the way from England, so they must have liked it pretty well. I like it too. I like looking at it. Reminds me of them. It's got a bunch of silver stuff in it. Steins and the like. When I look at it, it's like I'm a boy again. Lost that key ages ago. No idea where it is.
All All right, Evan. All right. Nessa doesn't care about ice. How dare you ask me about poison? Although, did she poison Margot? Hold on. Ask Margot if she's okay. Oh. Arsenic is considered a poison, but it does have its uses. It's not bad in essence, just how it's used. Jack stores boxes of flypaper in the garden shed. Sometimes I offer to change the strips when they're full, but Jack won't let me. He's such a gentleman. My joints, they've been aching the past few days. Baths help me. I take a bath every night with luxurious oils. A sour old woman. I prefer cakes and cookies to confectionery, but not too much. But not too much. We must stay trim, yes? But of course, after dinner, Jack and I might bake a batch of cookies. My Evan loves cookies. Thumbprint cookies are Mon Cher's favorites, but we can't coat them with nuts. He's allergic. Ever since he was a boy. It's a pity because I love nuts. I don't mind forgoing them to keep him safe. Yet his own sister would bring almonds into his home. We don't get to choose our families, do we? Margot, may I borrow this tin of powder? You are welcome to it. Use the powder as long as you're here. Thanks, Margot. It's feeling like I will need to be solving a murder mystery because I'm learning everyone's shoe size. And I'm using a powder which I may use, or I'm finding a powder which I may use the dust for like fingerprints or something. I think Evan won't live long. Yeah, it seems like there's a murder plot for Evan here. Oh, whoops. Something strong, metallic, and pointy, but not the shovel that I already have. I think it is a tape in the fireplace, but I can't like... Examine tape? What? Oh, okay. That's the tape in my inventory. I was gonna be kind of annoyed if that is what the streak plate probably has a Mohs hardness of about 6.5, so this specimen's softer than that. Since diamonds have a Mohs hardness of 10, I can conclude that this part of the specimen is not a diamond. When a specimen doesn't make a streak, it's sometimes called a colorless streak. The streak plate has a Mohs hardness of 6.5 to 7. That means the minerals in this specimen are harder than that. Garnets have a hardness of up to 7.5, and diamonds have a Mohs hardness of 10, so they wouldn't make a streak. I wonder if Albert will let me borrow one of his Mohs hardness picks so I can test the remaining bits of my river specimen. I wish I could just take the fire poker. The pick is the most annoying thing because Jack is just like, yep, I lost it somewhere. Okay. I've looked all over the icebox. Also, Ira, if you've played the game and you know what to do, you gotta be subtle with your hints. But if that's just speculative, then good suggestion. Gotcha. It seems... So Jack is the only one that knows anything about the pick, and he's like, I lost it. So I know that people were drinking in the bar. You'd expect something like that to end up in the bar. I serve Mr. Richards a hot toddy every night before he turns in for the night. Sometimes he has a bit of whiskey too, but he doesn't think I know that. How do you spell whiskey? Is it like this?
Here, what's the harm in enjoying a couple fingers of whiskey any time of day? The decanter's in the dining room. Help yourself.
No thanks, Mr. Richards. Oh, hello. Do I die if I drink the whiskey, I wonder? Could it be poisoned? Margot. Margot, tell me about whiskey. You don't know anything about whiskey, Margot? Powder is good for ridding oneself of a shiny complexion. Soaks the oils right up. You could probably use some, mademoiselle. Use powder on face. Put powder on face. To fill the powder compact. I love holding both arrow keys. She just moves really fast diagonally. There's a huge gazebo here, or maybe it's a bandstand. It's built close enough to the lodge to be convenient, and far enough away to not disturb guests in their rooms with sounds of revelry. All right, we're getting drastic here. If game has logic, ice pick should be in kitchen. I agree. It should be in kitchen or bar. But the fact that Jack said, I don't know where the ice pick is, I lost it. And it's not on the icebox. That's why I saved. Oh, can I not leave it open? Can't leave it open. Seems to be something frozen inside. I freaking need the ice pack. I bet that's like a key or something frozen in the ice. Yeah, that's what I'm trying now. Well, you were right, Ira. And I was right about the kettle, so really we were a team. Here's the thing. Very astute of you to notice that there was something in the ice. I also looked at the ice like earlier. And the fact that the ice pick was portrayed as a blue streak in the blue block of ice, personally, I never would have gotten that. So thank you for pointing it out, because like never in a million years would I have looked at that. It's just a blue mark on ice, and like everything in this game is just made of pixels. So like Usually if they want you to pick something up or like notice something, they'll make it a different colored pixel, right? So good catch. Let's get a sample of this boulder. Chip boulder with ice pick. Okay, I've got 2 samples. I need 1 more. Okay, so now I've already taken a river sample. Doesn't want me to take another river sample. No river samples. There's a steep cliff here with a rather scenic waterfall. Aha.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I knew the duck whistle thing straight away. Although the duck whistle also allowed me to learn Kimmy's shoe size, which is weird. First, I want to look in my inventory a little bit. The cliff sample boasts a variety of fine specimens. It's pocked with red and white stones. My, I can see why this area was so good for garnet mining. Upon closer inspection, you can see that the cliff sample is coarse-grained, leading you to conclude that it's an intrusive igneous rock. Of course, diamond is an intrusive igneous rock, meaning they form below the Earth's surface where they had time to form into larger crystals. It's possible that this area could be geologically suitable for diamonds. Closely examining the glacial sample with the loupe, you can definitely conclude that it's granite. Drag cliff sample over scratch plate. Scratch cliff sample on plate. Because the specimens are embedded into the cliff samples, it's a bit too awkward to rub against the streak plate. Scratch glacial sample on streak on plate. Scratch boulder sample on plate. Scratch. Am I spelling it wrong? You rub the sample from the glacial erratic onto the streak plate, but no streak is produced. Alright, let's talk to Albert. Ask Albert about tools. Tools. Certainly not. I've had enough of a break. I'm returning to my work now. Oh, my field kit is gone. Did you do this, Jack? No, I surely didn't. Where is it? Mr. Richards will hear of this. Who knows? Could be a bear carried it off. You can't go leaving stuff outside unattended. I don't think Mr. Richards cares much about your problems. Why don't you just sit tight until the bridge is repaired? Then you can get out of here and never come back. Wow. My superiors will send me a replacement kit. Take me to the train station immediately. Can't. Car's broken. Darndest thing. I put it in the carriage house and a part broke right off. Haven't got a replacement. Nathan's got a car and spare parts, only he's not around, you know. So please, go make yourself a drink and enjoy some of our northern hospitality. Albert glares but says nothing. Oh, goodbye. Decided to ADR that. Wonderful. I'm satisfied with my fieldwork and analysis for today. My, it's getting late, but I'm pleased with my work so far. Your stomach rumbles. It's dinner time. Proceed to the dining room when you're ready to eat. Oh yeah, let's get some grub. Jack has prepared a delicious dinner of salted pork and buttered parsnips. Margot hasn't come down for dinner. Evan says she's not feeling well. Excellent job. Kudos on your thorough investigative technique.
So, Albert, I hear your field kit's gone missing. That's too bad.
Albert narrows his eyes. Uh-oh. Perhaps Evan is responsible. Mr. Richards, you must realize this is merely a delay. Nothing more.
See, I don't know about that. There's a war on. Canada might have bigger fish to fry soon enough. I got a feeling this could all get forgotten about.
Well, I certainly won't have my possessions stolen. Surely the lodge has a way to secure valuables.
Yeah, sure. There are 2 trunks in the upstairs closet. Jack's got the keys. I've only got a key for the blue trunk. You can lock up your stuff in there.
That will have to do. And if something goes missing, there will be no mistaking who's to blame. And what about the automobile? Has it been fixed yet? Jack and I have looked at the automobile.
I don't have the part with me, but I will bring it next time I visit. I suppose that will have to do. I don't care one way or another.
Everyone seems to be eager to escape the dinner table. Whew! These dinners are pretty tense. Whoa. You follow Jack into the kitchen and help him with the dishes.
Gee, thanks, miss. Oh, can you do me another favor? Take this bowl of broth up to Margot. She's still not feeling well. She's in her boudoir. She says being surrounded by beautiful things makes her feel better.
She's probably being surrounded by the arsenic in her. Okay, I've got the bowl of soup. Good. The arsenic in her oils that she says doesn't do any harm. It's good to check all the rooms. Make sure there's no funny business. Oh, yep, here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It's a myth that cormorants hunt fish that are prized by fishermen. Unfortunately, the birds have been subject to many attempted exterminations. This colony suffered when Crimson was a garnet mining town, but it's recovered since. The nesting colony on the cliffs to the southwest of the lodge is the only intact sample for many kilometers.
I'm so relieved to hear that the colony has survived. Nature is so resilient.
It is, to a point. But should the government return and claim this land for its so-called precious stones, the entire nesting colony will be at risk. This cannot be allowed to happen.
Oh dear.
Nathan and Kimmy continue to chat about cormorants and other birds. You find yourself starting to nod off. Look at him go. Lawyer stuff. That guy's like really boring. It's hard to come up with things to ask him about.
Margot, Jack made some broth for you. Oh, he is so wonderful. Please set it down on this table. I'm afraid I do not know what my allergies might be. Whatever it is, it's gotten particularly bad in the past week or so. I do not like garlic, so Jack doesn't serve it. But that isn't an allergy, it's merely a preference.
She doesn't like garlic.
Oh, hello, Nessa.
With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation from behind the boudoir door.
Nessa, what do you want?
Jack asked me to bring this water up to you. And I thought we could have a little chat besides.
I knew there was a catch.
I know how hard it is for us women to make it in the world.
Is that so?
Indeed, especially for women who have lived particularly roughly, such as yourself.
What do you mean?
I have a very good memory for faces, and there's no mistaking one as pretty as yours. That bad bit of business up in Skagway, the Mounties never caught you though. They did try. There were wanted posters pasted up as far south as Niagara Falls. Break it off with Evan and leave Crimson, then maybe I won't tell.
Huh. The things I've seen, the things I've done,
you don't frighten me, you old hag. You will get nothing, do you hear me? I will make sure of that.
Skagway was lawless because people looked the other way. But up here, there's no one to see what could happen. You better watch out.
I figured as much. Silly little gold digger. You watch out. That's right, hi. What? Duh.
Clumsy me. I have accidentally knocked it over. But do not worry. I would prefer this refreshing water.
That water's poisoned, Margot.
She needs to leave. She's not welcome here.
How do I stop her from drinking the water? No, Margot. Aha.
It won't let me take Margot's water. Damn it.
Ooh, knocked down. Good idea. Good idea. Nope. We tried. We tried, Ira. I prefer not to say. It's not a subject of polite conversation. Is anyone on the balcony tonight? Where's Kimmy? Oh, Kimmy's in the room talking to that guy.
Him? I don't know much of him, but he was sent by the government, so I can't kick him out. She's my gal.
Can't go to bed. Arsenic is a mainstay of poisoners. There are plenty of criminal cases involving women doing away with their husbands for money. I'm not a criminal lawyer, so I don't have any direct experience with that. I don't discuss my clients. As with everything else, half of all that's here belongs to my client, Miss Crabbe. Mr. Richards claims he has lost the key to the antique curio, but we believe that is merely a stalling tactic. It won't prevent us from restoring to Miss Crabbe her share of the family's assets. Can I go outside right now? Ah.
Nancy, you should have seen the cormorants today. They were stunning. And I think I might have heard some ducks by the river, too. Oh, how nice.
Good evening, Miss Maple. Did you get a chance to take a look around outside today?
I did. It was beautiful. I've never seen so many trees in my life.
Forgot that we could just talk to folks.
Hello, Jack.
Miss, I'm busy with the dishes. I can't talk right now.
I'm enjoying some peace and quiet. Kimmy's in the conservatory grilling Nat on the local wildlife.
This room is so distinguished and cozy, Mr. Richards.
Thanks, Nancy. It reminds me of my pa.
Check the billiards room. Yeah, there's no one in here. Okay. Ask Nessa about shoe size. Playing detective, are you? Well, I won't be playing along.
Good evening, Nessa.
You are constantly underfoot, Nancy. I came up here for some peace and quiet. Miss Maple is an allusion to Miss Marple.
Hi, Corvus. What are you up to?
I'm doing important work right now and I require privacy.
I tried knocking on that guy's door.
Leave me alone. Whatever it is, I am busy.
It's a good point. Give bowl to Jack.
Merci, mademoiselle. You are so helpful. I don't have much of an appetite right now anyway. This water is enough for me.
You head into the conservatory. Nathan and Kimmy are still talking about birds. You had no idea anyone could be so keen about a topic. Jack brings you a piping hot cup of chamomile tea from flowers he grew himself. The combination of the warm tea, the comfy couch, and the slightly boring conversation lull you to sleep. Z. You happily doze on the couch until you're awoken by commotion upstairs. You head towards the source of the noise and find yourself in Nessa's bedroom. You rush into the room to find Nessa and standing nearly nose to nose in a heated conversation.
Oh dear.
Oh, hi, Nancy.
Someone stole my ruby brooch. I demand you recover my brooch and bring the perpetrator to justice. There are so many suspicious people milling about.
You mean beside you?
Nathan, for one, it's obvious that he's hanging around, just waiting for you to die. So that he can finally get his hands on all of this. And then there's Margot.
Enough.
It's clear that Evan is at his limit. His eyes flash with anger momentarily, but it fades just as quickly. He grimaces, shrugs, then looks away.
I got my hands full as it is. Curio smashed too. Bunch of stuff's gone.
What? Some of that's mine. Someone's robbing me blind. How dare you?
You probably misplaced your brooch. As for the curio, I bet you smashed it yourself because I told you I lost the curio key and it was locked up tight. I know you're here to get what you think you're owed, any way you can, so don't expect any of my help. I'm done with this. Keep your voice down, why don't you? Margot's resting. I'm gonna go check on her. Don't get me involved.
I should take a closer look at the jewelry box. And I should also examine the curio cabinet in the room I'm sharing with Kimmy. Oh, I remember reading a mystery novel where fingerprints helped solve a crime. The box is definitely empty. You wonder who could have done this. Need powder. Can't be. Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be. Can't be salt. Oh dear. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the smashed glass in front of the curio cabinet. Jagged shards litter the rug.
Uh-oh, the silver steins are missing. The front of the curio is boarded by jagged teeth of broken glass. Someone has broken the glass to gain access to the curio's contents. I wonder who could have done such a thing.
I find it wholesome to be alone. The greater part of the time to be in company, even with the best is soon wearisome and dissipating. I love to be alone.
Oh, mon cher, you say that, but you don't mean it.
Ah, you know I'm just reading, darling.
Skip to my favorite part.
The French-Canadian woodchopper, you've got it.
Do the accent, too.
Whatever the lady likes.
Oh, Nancy, please, come sit and listen. Mr. Evan is such a good reader.
Ah, you're a sweet talker, you. You can if you want, Nancy. I'm reading it anyway.
Thank you, but maybe another time.
That's so sweet. That's so nice. I hope Margot doesn't die in her sleep. What's this? Oh no, I guess that is just a shadow. Something in the trash, though. Corvus has a leaky pen. We need a powder. I bet there's like flour and stuff in the kitchen.
Good evening, Jack. Thanks again for that tea. It was lovely and so relaxing. I nodded off on the couch for a bit.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Jack is spooning jam onto unbaked cookies in a tray. There's another tray by the window full of freshly baked cookies that are cooling. Look at him go.
That's about it for the jam. I'm making some thumbprint cookies. They're Margot's favorite. I'm hoping to get some food in her. She's not feeling well and doesn't have much of an appetite. I thought I had more jars of raspberry jam, though. Mr. Richards loves these cookies, too. He'll put a bunch of them in his pockets to snack on later. It makes doing his laundry a bit more challenging, but I guess I take it as a compliment.
Soot. He called the soot powdery. Time to dust for prints. What? Oh. All right. Aha! The soot reveals a fingerprint on the side of the jewelry box. You tear off a piece of tape and press it onto the powdered fingerprint. You carefully mark the back of this fingerprint as evidence taken from Nessa's jewelry box. Congratulations! You've obtained a fingerprint. Type compare fingerprints to check which fingerprints you have yet to obtain. Ask Nessa for prints. Nessa, can I take your fingerprint? It might help me solve who burgled your jewelry box. I read in a book that fingerprint patterns are unique to individuals, so I just need to apply some soot. Oh, fine. Do what you need to do. I'll do anything to find the culprit. Mr. Shaw, would you mind providing me with your fingerprint? It seems Nessa's brooch has gone missing and the curio cabinet has been burgled.
Can't you see I'm busy? I can't have you soiling my fingers. I'm having enough trouble keeping my hands clean with this leaky pen as it is.
Aha, I knew it. I knew I'd get your fingerprint, Clovis, you wily coyote, you. Margot's asleep. Aha! Powdering the surface of the curio cabinet glass reveals a fingerprint. Something on a pillow, no? Nessa's ruby brooch has gone missing, and a curio cabinet has been broken into. I'll check near Margot again. It might be the book. I'm investigating both of these incidents. Collecting fingerprints of everyone in the lodge would be very helpful. There have been thefts? That's not right. I'm happy to provide my fingerprint if it helps. Thanks so much, Nathan.
I'm sorry, Nancy, but I don't want to get involved.
Hey, Nancy. Want to play some billiards? Help me take my mind off things? Careful you don't scratch.
Scratch what?
The balls. If you scratch the cue ball, that's the white ball. It means you hit that one into one of the pockets.
And I don't want to do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, no, you don't. Why don't you try hitting the ball with the cue, and I'll give you some pointers.
I totally want to play pool right now. Well, actually, okay, first we'll look near Margot. I'll be right back, Evan. I genuinely want to play pool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the pillow. I think that's... See what I mean? Like this game. I agree, it looks like there's something on the pillow.
That's a spirit, Nancy. Come and hit a few balls with me. Okay, so how about you get us started?
I like that Evan has been shown to, like, he's a pretty reasonable man, right? He was like, I don't really want guests. I want to avoid having people here if I can. But he's really, he just likes Nancy. He's just nice once he knows he likes someone. Sure.
Oh, wow. You know what? Why don't you just practice a bit? I'll give you some pointers. Try to follow through more.
Gotcha. Come on, play pool. Don't grip the cue so tight.
Okay, I'll try. I mean, I'll try not to.
Sink a ball.
I really think I'm getting better.
This is interesting. I might need to be more specific. play pool well. Oh. The point isn't to play pool. Oh dear, I was trying to hit it straight on. Um, There's got to be a way to do well in pool. Hello, cardboard box. Play. Sink a ball. Scratch. That was fun, Mr. Richards. Thanks. Okay. Dust cookies. Prince. How do I get Jack's fingerprint? I mean, Jack's fingerprints are all over everything in this house. I really feel like I should just be able. Give Jack a cookie. I actually think I need to give this dude a cookie. Or Albert? Albert? It seems so obvious that she would have drank from that cup, and then I could dust it for prints, but I guess not. What? Alright, well, I got Margot's fingerprint. You need to get Kimmy's mug before you can refill it. Pin lanyard weighs 6 pounds. I need less pins. Or more pins and you'll get strong. She says it's still hot. What if I... Nice. Bingo, she didn't notice anything.
Yes.
And Kimmy thinks I'm a good person. Where can we get Albert's fingerprint? No dice. Alright, so we still need Jack and Albert to give up their prince. New jam jar. Oh yeah. Where does he keep the jam? I feel like there's got to be a way to get the thumbprint off the cookie. It might just be my chair. It's probably my chair. My squeaky, squeaky chair. Lots of ambient noises here, to be honest. It's electronic like a cell phone signal. Yeah, that is weird. I don't hear it, but I see it on my levels. There's like a bum, bum, bum. Yeah, what is that? I can't hear it because it's not. Sorry, that was probably kind of loud. I can't hear it because it's my own microphone. But I can listen to it if I do this. There we go. I think that was my microphone's way of telling me the battery was low. I'm honestly not sure. Oh, we've only got about 10 minutes left in the stream. I'm going to wrap this up around 3:30. Yeah, sorry about that. That's never happened before. That was highly unusual. But let's see if we can get to the bottom of these last two fingerprints, Jack and Albert. I feel like I should totally just be able to dust Albert's door. He said he was putting his equipment in the trunk. What if I ask Jack about Albert? Bit of a temper on that one, eh? Huh. I was thinking maybe if I open the window, he would like smell them. I have other ways. I don't even know what I can do. Annoy Alfred, that's kind of feels like my only option. What's this random blue pixel? I feel like that came out of nowhere. Maybe I could write a note to him? I really feel like I should just be able to dust the knob. Oh. What? It was locked earlier. Something with the cookie. I knew he'd want the cookie. Yeah, maybe just cookie volume. Hell yes. Make him thirsty with a salty cookie. Hell yeah, okay. Let's save the game. Get Jack's print. All right. It's a good place to wrap up. I'll think more on how to get Jack's fingerprint. I think you're right, Ira. I think it's got to be something to do with the jam jar. But I don't know where to find another full jar of jam. Because he said he ran out and he needs more, but he's not getting more. And I asked him about it, and he just said, like, oh yeah, I like to make jam. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Still having fun with this game. It's an interesting experience, making me use my brain in a way that I don't usually use my brain, which is cool. So thank you for watching. I'm having a nice time. I hope you are too. And goodbye for now. But stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next session. I'll probably try to knock this out this week, just during a weekday. It seems like it's not super long, but we'll see, I guess. All right. See ya.